Here is the ageless and epochal super heavy mouse with the 128mm hyper cannon interlocked armor plate, 188 tons, and nice camouflage here. The prospects for more production of the mouse quickly faded after the Allies landed at Normandy, and the practically inoperable prototype number 2 and the only completed turret were destroyed in April 1945 as the Red Army approached Kummersdorf. The turret now sits atop the number 1 chassis at Kubinka Museum. So you see here an example that was exploded by the Germans and overrun by the Russians. Here's a gigantic turret, and you see clearly the portals on the top, and you see a Russian here, overrunning Russian, I'm pretty sure. This is part of the 128mm cannon. I presume this is part of the side plate that was blown off. This here was part here. Here you can see the trucks that are exposed. The crossbar. And the drive... no, the front is a idler. The rear is a drive sprocket. Out of sight. Here's a test bed. Dr. Porsche appears at the driving controls in this photo. Even after the cancellation of mouse production, he persisted in attempting to revive the program, apparently persuading Hitler in March 1944 to order a restart with accelerated driving tests. He even proposed an improved Mouse 2 turret, and Krupp obliged him later in March with a drawing. All in a day's work, prototype number 1, now painted in camouflage, was severely bogged in a swampy area not recognized by the crew. Once the rear mud was dug away and wood lay underneath the tracks, the vehicle was able to self-extract. The stream appears rerouted, as well as to the far side. Rear armor was 150 millimeters at 30 degrees. Turret 200 millimeters at 15 degrees. Well, here is the hull, and then here is the turret. It's a test turret. It's not a real turret. And here's these guys standing all over the place on the tank, and it's almost like the tank is a dam, and there's water here, and then there's like the other side is blocked. It's all dry here, like it's upstream and downstream and a dam. Such a massive tank. Here's a Kummersdorf test proving ground. The nearer KV-1 tank appears relatively large compared to the distant mouse on the testing range. The side armor of the latter demonstrated similar levels as the front. Hull, 180 millimeter. At track level, 80 millimeter hull and 100 millimeter skirt armor. Turret was 200 millimeters at 30 degrees. So there's a test mouse rolling along, having a nice day with a test turret and a nasty-eyed KV-1. I should say one that's been overrun, smacked, and damaged. There's a big hole right here. The KV-1 is like they've been shooting it. It's teaching it what it's good for. That's a mouse production.